Well, greetings, friends. This week we are looking at a person's question sent in saying their ongoing energetic hang-up is financial security. Saying for decades they've done all the usual spiritual work anyone could imagine, but they're still struggling. They're also saying, I am blessed in so many ways. I give daily praise and gratitude. And they offer a beautiful affirmation of freeing up or dissolving all records, all ties, all energies, past, present, future, that hinder in any way the flow and ease of divine abundance and prosperity into this dear one's life and bank account for their use and service in the light. Very beautiful, calling on divine higher beings of love and light. Very beautiful indeed, and certainly those divine beings hear them. The thing that no higher being can do is free you from the confines of your own subconscious, your own hidden agreements and beliefs and energy patterns that even you yourself don't know about because they are deeply hidden in your subconscious. And this is very difficult. It would be difficult for anyone. So what we are doing now is calling forth everybody's hidden blocks to prosperity, to abundance, to feeling good about life, to feeling worthy, to feeling you deserve. And what we want you to do, dear ones, is right now think of a wonderful 6 or 7 figure amount that you would love to bring in every year. Maybe it's a 6-figure amount every month. This is up to you. But pick something that you can grasp as being real. Even if it feels a bit out of place in your energies, that's all right. And just say, yes, I'd love this. I'd love to make 100,000 or 500,000 a year or whatever it is in your currency, in your country. And just take a moment where you're very happy about that. And as you're doing that, as you're cheering, as you're kind of clapping or jumping up and down and saying, yes, thank you, with that amount of money, and you're receiving it energetically in that moment, we're calling forth all the objections sitting in your subconscious, all of these old belief systems, old energy patterns, vows, oaths, old soul contracts, promises. Perhaps you made a bond, pact, or covenant with a spiritual group, a religion, a political group, your family in some life. And you don't recall what that was. You just don't recall. But it's sitting there in your energies, or perhaps a traumatic event came forward and this was just horrible. And you thought, none of this would have happened if I didn't have any money. The poor don't know how easy they have it. And so you're blaming circumstances and you're blaming money, or you're calling it unholy or unsacred or unacceptable, or you yourself feel unacceptable because in this life or some other life you were told you're not worthy. You're not the type to create that kind of money. You don't deserve it. Or if you make it all, you have to give it away. Now just give us all that. We're just pouring that into this beautiful, transmuting, cool violet fire of Saint Germain. And Saint Germain is here amongst us in the collective, and he's working with us. And he's just, right now, his arms are full of all these old patterns, beliefs, promises, ideas, and he's just putting them in that beautiful violet fire. And we're assisting, and there's a beautiful angel here. All your past, present, future lives are all in this beautiful circle of light. This goes for everybody listening to us right now, as well as this dear one who sent in the question. And we're asking every single one of them, every single one of those people, pick up that heavy sack you've been carrying, or that's down by your feet, or those boxes of old promises, or whatever they are, old rituals, old ideas, misteachings, feelings of unworthiness. Pick that up, whatever it is, make a motion. Maybe you don't even know what it is. You just feel it's a blockage, and you're tossing it into that beautiful violet fire, and it's transmuting back to pure energy. Absolutely wonderful. Just brilliant. Just pour all that back into that beautiful flame. You don't need it anymore. You might feel you're letting go of some part of yourself or something you're still loyal to. And it doesn't have anything to do with that because the integration into your consciousness was not a legitimate one. It didn't come from your higher self. It came from something much lower, or it wouldn't be trying to block you from prosperity now. So just breathe out. Wonderful. Letting go. You might start writing down, get a pen and put it in the non-dominant hand and just say, tell me what's in the way, and just write. Just let that hand write. And it may come up with something like your father or your grandmother or your teachers told you that being wealthy is bad. Wash your hands after you handle money. It's dirty. Don't bother trying to earn a lot, because those people who earn a lot or who inherit or win a lot, they're desperately snobbish and cold, and they don't care about anybody but themselves. And you might be poor, but you're honest, and on and on and on. Or just the promise is never to have money because it weighs you down. It connects you to an earth that is steeped in sin. And really, dear ones, none of this need be tolerated any longer. It's not for your higher good. And you can just say to your higher self, whatever beliefs, whatever teachings, whatever old promises, contracts, agreements I came to, in any space-time, in any universe, any existence, any reality that might hold me back from the abundance I now desire, I'm asking, please assist me in tossing it into that beautiful violet fire. Assist me in dissolving it now for all time, space, all realities and all existence. Absolutely wonderful. Putting you in the beautiful, cool, white flame of the divine feminine as well. Wonderful. I'm going to ask the higher selves, what else is happening, please? Yep. All right, there's a feeling amongst many of you, if I have a lot of money, I'll just owe it to other people. I'll feel the compulsion to give it to friends and family, to give it to the poor, of course I have to hand over a lot of it in taxes to a government. Of course I have to feel that I didn't come by it honestly because I didn't work that hard for it. It came to me very joyfully, so I'll die of shame if I don't, say, use the money to build a school where there isn't one, so children living in that country or that community can have a school or a hospital or whatever it is. And this just goes on and on and on. So we're going to pull that feeling, that very backward pull, as if you're trying to run, you're trying to move forward, and some claw reaches out, grabs your shoulder and won't let you move forward. Come on, all of it into that beautiful violet flame, all of it right now. And we're just letting any and all dark forces know, any ancestors, any entities sitting in your energies, you're done. You're completely done with all of this. And we're opening a portal right now, and they're all going into it. That's it. You're finished. That's it. No more of that. Ancestors, you are in another era. You're not in the right time. In this era, hundreds of thousands, even a million in somebody's currency, that doesn't add up to very much anymore. Come on, let's go. Into the light. Don't hold these ones back. You've got no right. No, absolutely not. Religious groups, ETs, dark forces, absolutely no right. You're finished here. You're done. No, come on. Move it along. Into the light. Into the light. You're going to move up to the next level. Into the light. Your higher selves are here. Yes, you do have higher selves, believe it or not, most of you. And you're moving into the light. Wonderful. We're going to close this portal in a minute. Entities, let's go out of the bodies, out of these dead ones' bodies. You don't belong there. Nope, not a place to rest or to hide or to try to control them. Let's go. That's finished. No, that's finished too. All of it. All of it's finished. Not your body. Come out of it. Come out. Come out. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're closing that portal. Now, look, dear ones, what we want for you to do is to sit quietly and ask yourself, if I made this amount each year, if I created this or what have you, this 100,000, 500,000, a million, whatever it is, running my own business or whatever you dream of in terms of the work you'd really love to do, or perhaps you're past your working years or you haven't reached them yet, and you're thinking, well, what am I supposed to do? You can still draw to you wonderful sums of money, just in different ways than having a job or a business. So be open, and we want you to sit quietly, think of that amount you want to create, and then say to yourself, how would I be sitting if I made that amount, if I created that every year, or this sum every month? How would I be sitting? Close your eyes. Sit quietly. Give yourself that. Are you more relaxed now? You feel the shoulders drop? Did your breathing change? Do you feel you'd be dressed differently? How would you look? What about the place you live in? How would that look? What sort of home would you have? Can you do one thing today that you would do if you already had that money? And what does that do but anchor the reality of it into your body, into your heart space, into the subconscious? And your subconscious right now is saying, no, we don't make that amount. Anyway, I would feel funny if we did. It's coming up with a lot of very interesting commentary. But you're going to release that. Just put a finger to your lips. Quiet. You're in learning mode right now. You might want to do some tapping, some emotional freedom technique on that. It's safe and all right for me to earn such and such. Name the amount every month or every year. And then decide to take that action, what you would do right now if you were independently wealthy, or if you made that amount, that beautiful amount you're desiring, every year or every month, whatever you prefer. Take that action, and then in a day or two, take another action. And it doesn't mean to put yourself in debt buying a very fancy car. It might be something really simple, like I would comb my hair differently. I would let go of some of these objects in my home that just speak of the past and I can't deal with them anymore. I would get the car washed and vacuumed out. I would thank the car for its loyal service to me, and I would look forward to getting an even better vehicle if I need one. Maybe you would open a special savings account that's purely there to back your business or to put money into so that you can take courses and things that further your progress in life, whether in terms of abundance or anything else in life you want to learn about. Maybe you would wear lighter colors. Maybe you'd have more gold or green objects in your home or symbols of wealth. And the same thing for whatever you desire, dear ones. More friends, a new life partner, this or that. Whatever it is, what would you be doing? Name one thing you can do. Again, you're not putting yourself in debt by leaping ahead too far, but you are reaching a bit. Absolutely you are. So you begin to wear inwardly and outwardly the energy of what you desire to create instead of holding it off as being very separate from you. And this is typical because people were taught, first of all, that divinity is separate from you. God is up there in the sky somewhere, and he, it's usually he, only ever cares about you occasionally and lives in judgment of you. And this is terrible. Because this is not the truth. You are divinity. You are creator. You're just experimenting with being in human form, that's all. That puts you in a very active and empowering stance. It doesn't mean that you are this person who doesn't really feel that they deserve to move forward in life, or I haven't experienced this so far, so therefore I probably won't ever experience it. That's not true at all. You create new moments and new experiences all the time, and you do it beautifully. So let yourself do something different this week, specifically something that will help you celebrate the fact that I now make $100,000 a year or $500,000 or whatever it is you're desiring. I now create that. If you don't like the word earn or make, think of something else. I manifest it. I create it. I live in and swim amongst the energy of wealth. I am wealth. I am the energy of abundance. I can't be separate from it. I am abundance demonstrating outwardly. And I give thanks. Wonderful dear ones, we send much love and many blessings. Namaste. Hi everyone, this is Caroline. Thank you for watching, and please do like and subscribe to join our wonderful community. Namaste.